All right, we're gonna make a little video, and there's a dust pile right there, buddy. Still cleaning, finding treasures. Anyway, Andrea has some shirts left over, I guess. Leftover shirts, is that what this is?
Yeah, I ordered a couple extras in different sizes, and out of all the emails I just got for the people that want to get in on the next order, only one of them I had the shirt size, so send me the orders. We will be putting in another order, and I'll do the same thing. I'll take orders for like a week, week and a half, and then it'll take approximately 2 weeks to get them to us, so then 3 to 4 weeks you'll get them. I do have a couple extras, and none of the requests were for these sizes, so if you need this size, let me know and you can get yours in this first order. I have a 2X t-shirt, 2 large t-shirts, and a medium t-shirt. So if you need that size, let me know. And like I said, we'll get another round together. Email me, ladycadillac04@yahoo.com, and we'll get it done.
So thanks again for everybody that bought a shirt, and they're pretty cool. So you guys will be getting those long sleeve ones and the hoodies, and then oh man, is it Cornet 440?
Yeah, that's what you just told me. I can get up to size 5X. They can order that from me.
So we can get you a 5X, buddy, so you don't have to ship a shirt. You know, if you want one, just, you know, email Andrea, and she can get that for you. And that's what you got for Big Eric, right? 5X?
Well, it didn't. I tried to get him 6, but they didn't have a 6, so I'm going to put his 5 in the next order. He didn't know I was sending it, so
okay.
He flubbed that one. But anyways.
Whoops, sorry.
Also to Milrick77, I sent you an email. Email me, call me, something.
You got that, Micah? Micah 77.
All right, I'm hungry.
All right, so I guess we're gonna go to IHOP again tonight.
And new sneakers.
New sneakers and IHOP.
Bailey's sporting her shirt.
Yep. Yep, there we go.
A little low.
There we go. So anyway, we'll be heading out and going to get some dinner. Been cleaning still. Never ending process. A lot of dirt. Plenty of dirt. If I could sell the dirt, I'd be rich. So, wiping the trophies down. Gonna have to make some sort of shelf for those and put some certificates up over there. And it's amazing what you find when you clean. So, yeah, basically short video, so I won't start rambling on. But you can see I'm still under construction mode here. And every once in a while, about once a year, you get like this where you just gotta clean everything, you know? And it's just been a few years for me. Everything just got dumped in here, and so now I'm gonna move it all around and shuffle it and reorganize it and see what I have. And so I did find some stuff though. I found all my hones were laying behind the bench there, and all kinds of stuff. So glass cleaner, a lot of glass cleaner, and doop. Yep, I'll do a video on this valve grinder later. Maybe we'll cut some valves. Dave was wanting to check that out. That's a Sewell, and yeah, it works real good. I picked that up in an auction, and the guy outbid me on it. It was a really funny deal. He outbid me on the machine, and I ended up talking to the guy. I approached him after the sale, and his wife made him sell it to me because he had like 4 or 5 of them, and she said he didn't need it. So, and then picked this valve grinding set up. So this is to cut all the seats, different stones. These are the pilots. And there's the motor right there and the stone dresser. So pretty much set up to do valve jobs. You know, it's old school. It's not a Surdy or a new way cutter, but you can do a pretty decent valve job. I like the stones better. You know, you can shape the seat like you want it, and multiple angles. So I usually do at least a 3 angle. You know, I usually do a either a 60, 70, 45, and a 30, depends. And just depends on what the customer wants and what we're looking for performance. You know, there's a street seat and a race seat, and you can do it all different kinds of ways. And then I have the little tiny stuff too to do the Briggs motors. So, as you know how that is. You're constantly valve jobbing those things and trying to find power. That's that. It's all dusty. Dust mites. There we go. So let me shut this off, go upload this, and sounded like she had like 3 or 4 t-shirts to me. Oh man, I don't know. Jeez. So got a lot of shirts going out, I know that. And maybe tonight I'll show you a finished video. I'm gonna try to work on this till I get it done today. So I don't know if I'm gonna move that bench or leave it there and just take that toolbox off and make a little more working area. But yep, a little bit at a time. It takes a while to make a mess and it takes forever to clean it up, but you know, it's gotta be done. So I figured once I get my mess cleaned up, I'll get back on this Beetle, but I had to take a break, man. I couldn't find anything anymore. So I found a gallon of that POR 15 that Matt likes. So, oh yeah, Matt, I saw your email there, message, and Andrea's like, oh, you can't go now. And she said that she'd send you and Angel the gas money to come get the dog because, you know, it's warm here. And you guys might need a vacation. You could take the dog back with you. And I don't know if you've ever traveled cross country with a dog before, but that's just so much fun. I did it when I moved to Pennsylvania. I took 3 of them. And we took, let me see, 2 full-size Penske trucks, 6 cars, full-size pickup, Corvette. Haley was a baby throwing up everywhere in the truck with her mom.
Hey, when we go to IHOP, make sure you bring a jacket.
Oh yeah, because it's cold in IHOP.
Yeah.
I was telling about the Pennsylvania trip and the dogs and stuff. But anyway, I had an old van sitting behind the house for years. And right before we moved, I pulled it out and put a motor in it, tranny, rebuilt the rear end, and used that to travel across the country. And I was the dog pen, so I had to have all the dogs with me. And it was fun, sleeping with dogs, traveling in rest areas and stuff. So these are the 2 new dogs. There's your dog, Matt, right there. Crazy. Real lovable though. And loves to dig holes. Hey, what are you digging a hole for? You need to move where the ground's frozen. That would fix you. Dig snow. Yeah. Huh? So, she's a good dog though. She's just a little puppy. See, I'm just a puppy. But yep. One side's prettier than the other though. It's like this side over here. She looks, oh, sit. Who's a pretty girl? Come on, I'm trying to give you away, man. Will you sit so I can get the money shot here? Yeah, wipe your face off. Look at you. See, that's the cute side over there. And this side over here, woo! You catch that just right. Oh, when you first wake up, she'll be staring at you and it scare you. But she's got a big heart. Yeah, I got a big heart. Yeah. I'd like to chew stuff and pee on people. Yeah. And her head's healed up real good. She's got a little scar under there. But, you know, she's a good dog. She's a good baby girl. Yes. She'd get along good with Duke, too. I mean, you'd have to make 2 sandwiches every day, but she'd be good for Duke. You know, he needs probably a friend. And, yep, I'm sure as soon as this one leaves, another one will wander up. Huh. I like the little pink too. She's like a little pig. You're like a little pig. Oink, oink, oink. Oink, oink, oink. You can see she's pretty young though. Her teeth are small. There you go. Spotted mouth. Spotted mouths. Oh, show them your pink stomach. Show him that pink belly. Anyway, that's Missy. And, yep, that's where we're at with that. And, brown dog's not for sale. Got to keep that one. Got to keep you, brown dog. But you could use a good home. Huh. Yeah. Alright guys, let me go upload this. And I think I finally got that uploading and downloading thing down. I don't see download too much anymore. But whew, look at that clean floor. So yeah, we're gonna cut all this rope down. I don't know what this it's been hanging since I bought the place. So I don't know if the guy was thinking about hanging himself or if he had stuff hanging up. We're gonna cut all that down and hang some lights up there, Ziggy. Yep. So I got 3 lights to put up, and gonna move them around and try to get a little more light in here. So that's where that's at. And what do you guys do with all the spray bottles you got? You know, where you can see what you got. I mean, look at that. You know, you have to. You know, it's like you can't see anything. But yep. Look at this. Here you go. The Cowboy. Some Cummins gray there, or brown Cummins. There you go. Our Ocala buddy bought a Volkswagen that I told him not to buy. And I don't know if you guys have seen any of the videos, but he's got his hands full. So yeah, these heater channels are what you need, buddy. And lower quarter panels, and you need pretty much the same thing I'm doing here. And it's a big job. I plan just, you know, put you about 80 hours aside to do the heater channels. And ooh, you know, it's real hard to do the heater channels with the floorboards in the car, so you almost have to cut the floors out and put floors in at the same time. And it's gonna snowball on you, buddy. And I tried to warn you, you know. And you know, I've had a couple friends now. You're the second one. The first one learned their lesson about buying rusty cars. It just you can't save a rusty car. You know, it's one thing about fixing structural damage. It's pretty much what we were doing here. I mean, yeah, we did find some rust hiding in the channels, but this car is not rusty, so everywhere that we attach the new parts to will be strong, and the car is worth saving. When you get a car like you bought, you know, being that it's an automatic, oh, you know, and it sounded like the tranny probably had the slipping issue, like the clutch and the pressure plate are bad, or the servo is bad, and I tried to tell you about that too. So, you know, the tranny will be $500-600 bucks unless you can find a good used one, and then you have the labor pulling all the motor and stuff out, of course. And then you have the issue with the rust. And I usually don't like to fix a rusty car. Very, very rarely is it ever contained to the heater channel. You know, sometimes it is if you get lucky and you catch it, but I don't think that it got caught on that one. Somebody tried to patch it, and all those spots there, like in the apron, the spot that you said would be easy to fix, that's where the hinge and all the pillar and everything comes together in the bottom of the car there. So that's not really an easy spot. There's a couple layers down there, and that's the structure of the car. And that's why on the passenger side of the car, every time you shut the door and open it and jack the car up, it moves the post and the door won't shut. It's the whole body moving around on the car. So a lot of work. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I don't know if you'd want to do all that on an automatic car, you know. But so hopefully you'll have fun with that. I'm having fun watching the videos. I haven't been leaving too many comments. I've been biting my tongue because I know what you're in for, buddy. And I'm going through it with Gaden and Jen on their bus. You know, they just had to have the bus, and the bus is just rotten. You know, it's terrible. Everywhere we turn, we're putting panels in, and we're gonna get it done, but we're gonna have months in it, and it's a real slow process. And looking back on it, you know, it would have been easier just to wait a little longer and find, you know, something that was a little nicer to begin with. They're out there, you have to wait, they come along, but when you have to weld every panel in, and that's very expensive to get welded in, and I mean, I don't know your skill set, if you can weld or not, but some of it's not easy to get to. And with Gaden Jen, you know, Gaden's pretty talented, he's able to weld and do work, and you know, he has a pretty decent job, and he can afford to buy some of that stuff, other than, you know, he's having to pay for a baby right now. But we're gonna get back on his bus and we'll be doing some stuff. But you know, we still need a front clip nose for it, and we have to finish welding the floor and a rear apron, and you know, the whole inside had to be stripped, and pretty much like where you're at, you know, just so many people have abused it, you know. At some point you have to you got to fix the car, man. And you're at that point, and I tried to explain that there would be expensive, and I know a lot of people argue that with Volkswagens, because, you know, they go online and they're like, wow, man, you can buy the patch panel, it's only $13. Well, buying it's just, you know, part of the battle. Putting it in, making the aftermarket patch panel that doesn't actually fit the car fit, and all that good stuff is the battle. So hopefully you'll either pick some skills up or learn a lesson, one of the two. But it's never too late to bail, you know. You gotta look and see where you're at, and maybe think about, you know, if you want to put that money in that car, if you want to find a car that's a little more desirable once it's fixed up. Because that's the problem with an automatic car, there's just no value, you know. There's even when it's done and if it's really nice, there's nobody wants them, you know. So obviously you like them, but you know what I'm saying. There's a smaller market for that kind of car, and I hope you don't get burned on that. And yeah, any of you guys that live in this area, you know I live in the DeLand area. If you are looking to buy a Bug, I will go with you for free. Because I run into this all the time, man. You know, people want to get into the Volkswagen game, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. It's a cool car, and they're cool people. There's always clubs, and there's plenty of stuff to do, and all the right ideas for buying one. But guys, man, if you're gonna buy one of these cars and you live near me, you know, if you know, even if I got to travel to come with you to go somewhere, if you pay for my gas, you know, maybe buy me lunch or something, I would be more than happy to go with you and look a car over before you purchase it, because the rust factor is just one of those things. It's just so hard to fix, man. You know, if you have to start getting into the structure of these cars, it can get expensive. So whether you want a bus, a car, a fastback, a squareback, whatever, man, I'll go with you. You pay for the gas, and you know, it just gives you a heads up on what you're getting into, and how deep you're gonna have to go into the project. You know, you need somebody with a, you know, with a pretty good knowledge of what the parts cost, what's available, and you know what the labor is going to cost you before you buy a project. You should research all that stuff, you know. Whether if you just pick up a catalog and see what's available, and make an imaginary list, you know, of what you think you might need. And it's always good to go look at the car and think of what you're going to buy for it, and make the list. Go home, get a catalog, make a list before you purchase it, and see if you're in the realm of what you want to spend before you bring the car home. Because like, again, you know, once you buy the car, that's just filling the hole in the garage, because then the process starts. And I wish more people would just take me with them, you know. I think I ran into this with another friend of mine. He was wanting a Bug, and he kept emailing me pictures of stuff, and I tell him, nope, 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 nope. And he's like, man, how can you tell me no? And he finally got aggravated with me to the point where he wouldn't send me pictures anymore, stuff he was looking at. And he came over one day and I finally pointed out, you know, how involved it was to fix those areas. You know, when people tell them the door opens and falls off, that, you know, it's a little more involved than just welding a patch in. After, you know, we had a little conversation and I don't know, I explained it a little different or whatever, he was able to find a really nice car. And we ended up having to build a motor for the car right away. He built a really nice motor, you know. He built an expensive motor, not a cheap motor, you know, $3,000. And he got a nice case like this, and he drives the car every day. He goes out, it fires up, it stops, it drives. He loves it. He's smiling every time I see him, and he's got a really nice piece, you know. He's got a car that's going to last him for years because he bought something from New Mexico, you know, something really nice and dry, no rust. And it had mechanical issues, and mechanical issues are always easier to tackle than a rust issue. Always. There's no doubt about it. Structural damage and rust are much harder than building an engine or building a tranny or, you know, putting a wheel bearing in or something like that. So, all right, yak, yak, yak. Let me get Matt's dog. It's across the street. Let me go.